Hello, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys, where we teach the little guy and girl how to utilize charts to manage their own trades and investments. What do I mean by the little guy and girl? Well, we just had two directives signed halting the implementation of a rule that requires financial advisors to act in the best interests of their client. Let that sink in a little bit. The big wigs on Wall Street can play with your retirement and hard-earned money without your best interests at heart. We currently have hundreds of members taking charge of their financial future, and we would love for you to come check out a free week with no credit card required to see if our services would be beneficial on your path to financial independence as well. What we offer, we have a separate course of over 5 hours in length on when to enter and exit positions. And in terms of what we do daily, we have nightly videos, key levels updated each morning before the bell, 2.5 hours of live daily webcam coverage in the morning and in the afternoon, and over 7 hours of educational videos. All of these links can be found in the description of this video. Come check us out. Thanks for watching. Let's get on to the technical analysis. Hello friends, checking CMG NKE GPRO TWTR daily weekly time frame. So CMG bears still in control. Bulls are doing their best to build a base of support here. We've got our 397.81, 399.04, 399.63, getting tighter and tighter. This little doji here. Inside candlestick, a break is imminent tomorrow of this tightening range. Break of 402.49, and we look to 405.39, so $3 to the upside for our next level. And a break of 399.63. We look at 397.81, and the must hold for the higher low, 395.08. It's getting pretty critical here to end this week. And the weekly time frame, we got this middle Bollinger Band of 402.03. Bulls really want to hold that level. We've been above it. It was some tough resistance. We got above it. We back tested and held it twice. So if we were to lose it here, that would be a setback for the Bulls. And we're still watching the price action. 395.08 would be more important than that middle Bollinger Band. But it obviously, the Bulls want to hold that level of support with a close above 402.03 tomorrow. Watch that inside candlestick, that indecision doji. A clear break is coming tomorrow, and I would expect some more volatility than we saw today, some more price range. NKE, Bulls continuing to bounce off that middle Bollinger Band. We have the same thing here. It's inside candlesticks multiple days in a row. If you were to zoom in on the hourly time frame, you would see an equilibrium pattern of higher lows and lower highs, and a clear break is coming, and it's going to be imminent here, where we've got a break of 57.72. We're going right back to 58, and a bear break of 56.83. We're looking down at 56.02. But the good news for the Bulls is these long lower wicks the past 2 days. After the upper wick of profit taking, we see lower wicks of bulls buying the dip and defending the back test of the middle Bollinger Band. I still like Nike. It's going to require a break of 56.02 for me to not like Nike anymore in the short term. I know Nike has been a bear on our bear list for over a year at this point. We've had a lot of downside fun with Nike, but I'm looking for the trend to potentially change here, and we're on the verge of it. And it's this weekly candlestick after brief, healthy consolidation that has me looking to potentially break this lower high pattern and to be looking back towards that all-time high. So in this extremely bullish market environment, now would be the time for the Nike Bulls to make a stand and try and turn things around. So we'll see if we can end this week with a bull break of this inside candlestick. Ideal scenario for the Bulls would be a close above $58 tomorrow. GoPro, huge news, trapping shorts, gap up open, and we close strong. So I am scouting a bearish entry on GoPro, going to be very patient, waiting for a bearish reversal candlestick on the daily time frame as we still closed fairly strong. That middle Bollinger Band daily resistance is going to be in the 860s. The high of today is 864. So if we cannot break 864, that will be a potential level to be looking at for a potential bearish entry. I call that a top fishing play where we have 864 resistance. And if we make a bearish entry in the low 860s and put our stop loss just above 864, very low risk in terms of the amount of loss if we were to get stopped out. But again, the Bulls still have a lot of momentum, and we want to be patient and make sure that the Bulls are tired to the upside. As long as we form a lower high compared to 975, the Bears are very easily still in control of this downtrend. So for 975 from here would be about a 15% plus move to the upside. So I do not think we're going to see those kind of gains after we already saw this big time gap up today. So patiently waiting. Bullish reversal candlestick on the weekly time frame. Weekly middle Bollinger Band resistance is 938 and dropping. And we're going to keep an eye on GoPro. The Bulls still have full control, as I said. But we are going to be looking for a bear entry because that's what the trend is dictating. Twitter, look at this resistance. It is like a brick wall. We cannot close over this resistance to save our lives, keeping the Bears in control. This 8-period exponential resistance for 2 months has been rejecting the price almost every day. An exponential resistance here rejecting the price. So our new resistance, 1528 and 1530, is a double high the past 2 days. The bears want to see a break of 1504, and then we'd be looking at 1485. So the weekly time frame is trying to form a bullish reversal candlestick. If we close 1510 or higher, it will be a little bit of a bullish reversal doji or a bullish reversal spinning top. So we'll be keeping an eye on that. But the bears are still strong, and it's going to require confirmation with another green week to the upside in order for this to be confirmed. So as long as these exponential resistances on the daily time frame keep driving the price to the downside, there's absolutely no concern for the bulls. But if we were to close over those levels, we might start to get a little bit more cautious, maybe even have some bears lock in those profits, as we would be anticipating a short-term move to the upside. And on any short-term move to the upside on Twitter, just like GoPro, we're going to be scouting a bearish entry because that is the overall very clear trend. So I appreciate you watching. We will come back over the weekend. Congrats to any GoPro bulls that did get in on this bullish reversal candlestick and close at the high of the day yesterday. That was clearly the most bullish candlestick that we have seen in the past 2.5, 3 weeks. And it got big time follow through. Maybe some people in the know were loading up, but most people just going off that bullish reversal candlestick and strong close. And some people were certainly rewarded. So we'll see you this weekend. Have a great night.